Good afternoon, guys. What's up? How are y'all doing? Back with it with another live because I haven't done one in a minute. My bad, guys. I've been slacking. Let me make sure that my audio is working on my stream. Alright, it is working. So I'm going to use my phone and sit it on a pillow or something right here so I can see what y'all saying and who's saying it. Alrighty. For those of you who joined, thank you. I know no one's joined yet, but if you do join, thank you. It means a lot. Even if you just say hi and leave this one, I appreciate it. I'm sending the link to my cousin, and I'm gonna post it on Snap.
I don't want pause to get wild nonsense. We got momentum, don't try to stop it. Diamonds are clearer than my conscience. I don't let bygones be bygones. That's when I'm honest. Penthouse building reach heaven's heights. Now that's what you call a God complex. Remember the days I was down low when it was cold, but I went out and got it. Look at my milestones, man, it feel like the Dow Jones.
I don't know who's talking at the moment, so I'm sorry. Give me just a moment.
I'm a mess, but it's all a finesse. Boy, yo, stop it, quiet. If it's new, I done got it. See my jewels, shining, white diamonds, Miley Cyrus, private jet, private pilot. Look at me, stylish. Masterpiece.
It's me, Tiff.
Alright. Give me just a minute. I posted it up on my Snapchat so people can say something. Alright, I'm here.
App gotta go potty.
Okay, that works. I'm gonna go ahead and pick some teams out. Custom game. Who are we gonna play against? Honestly, let's play the Vikings. And there's my team right there, the Dolphins. I'm not a Viking guy. Alright. Oh, I went to their uniform. All I have to do is change your shoes. Wrong shoes. Yeah. Yo, what's up? Who's here? Thanks for joining, guys. Simulation. Play clock, main, no. Quarter lanes. 10-minute lanes.
I'm a dog, I'm a beast, and I cannot be tamed. I don't do it for fame, it's the love for the game. I go in like I'm trained. I'm prepared for the rain, they amazed. I ain't break from the sticks and stones they threw. Anything that you can do, I can do it better than you. No matter what I do, achieve, still got something to prove. I spent the check on the diamond cross, but still ain't paid my dues. Gotta be number one.
Today, from Hard Rock Stadium.
Alright, my college team is Georgia Southern, so let me go ahead and go to depth chart and go to my running back and put in Matt Breida.
Sanders to kick off for Miami. This is the National Football League.
Here's Jason Sanders now to get this
Put him in their end zone.
And we are underway from Miami.
I meant
A dangerous return man showing it here. And they'll be set up pretty nicely here as they head up to the 35-yard line. Under center for the Vikings, out comes the former Michigan State Spartan and longtime veteran Kirk Cousins.
Leadership skills apparent early in his life, carried over not just in high school but in college, where he was a 3-time captain of the Michigan State Spartans and learned the art of the comeback early in his career there, and actually capped off his career with a big comeback in a bowl game before going on to the NFL.
They run
Thank you,
55. They're able to get this forward for about 4.
Well, on every play call, you realize it's not going to go for a touchdown, so a lot of your calls are setting things up for maybe later in the game, trying to establish the inside run with toughness now, hopefully get to the perimeter later, and let's face it, you could do worse than a 4-yard run on first down.
Play fake. Cousins. That one into the hands of Thielen, complete. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or two shy of the 40. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains.
And let's face it, that what we just saw there, not a surprise, is it? I mean, this is what he does well. And if you don't tackle him as soon as he catches the ball, this is the end result. Big yardage afterwards.
Got the speed, the agility, so good with run after catch. We're only in the first quarter, so they better get a wrangle and a hold on that quickly.
Yeah, you're exactly right. And what's really difficult to try and defend him is if you want to press him so that you get him on the ground quickly after the catch, a lot of times he'll just run past you at the initial point of contact, and he'll go deep.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. From the gun, here's Cousins. That's
no way he caught
receiver Thielen. And he's going to be taken down right at the line. No gain that time on the completion, and it'll be 3rd down. And he's already got 2 catches on the opening drive. They know he's going to be a handful.
And sometimes you game plan for that offensively. You want to make sure that guy touches the ball, and sometimes it just happens naturally. And then you change your game plan. When he has the hot hand, you keep going back to him because he's running routes with confidence as the game goes on.
Somebody's action.
Down he goes. Emmanuel Ogba that time, able to drop him for a loss.
And that was just absolute perfect man coverage. Nowhere for them to go with the football. Led to a sack. And that's really difficult to do in today's NFL with all these gazelles running around that you're trying to cover in the secondary.
We're returning the ball.
Colquitt on to kick as he sends it away. And they won't risk defending a return here. That one's out of bounds, and it'll be spotted at the 14-yard line.
Play tight, run, pitch. Where's it at? All right.
Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Where's Breida? This ain't my quarterback. This ain't my running back.
They'll run for the first time here with Matt Breida.
This is my running back.
Here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down.
What happened? Wait a minute now. Where's my thrower from? I want Sugavalo out there. That's my thrower. Now my running back.
My brother used to play something like that on his old Nintendo.
He's number 20 now? He used to be number 22. Like, what?
Okay. He was taken down at the 22-yard line.
Because I remember my wide receiver is 11 and he used to be 22 and I used to think that was funny. Who's number 22
Here's
now?
a toss right side for Breida.
He gone.
Now he's got some room. And
he was gone.
But able to get it up past the 45. That one good for 26 and a 1st down. Well, what made that toss out to the right so successful? Because it looked pretty easy.
I got to go. We'll join back later.
Let's throw to my
on the offensive side of the ball. Everyone took care of their assignment, but the reason they did every time that play's called, they think it's going to go for big yardage. It's their staple play, and they love to run it.
Good job, Parker.
He's got the 1st down and more inside the 40. And finally brought down at the 31-yard line.
I guess we'll go for another run and run it in the end zone. Oh, that was a no huddle. I got to call timeout. It didn't let me
plays in succession, both north of 20 yards. And now we won't see a play on 1st down. We're going to get a timeout instead. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 1st quarter. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Now a toss play. It's Buena.
He was expecting it. That's a loss of yard.
Back to the 34-yard line.
Dang.
It was Daniil Hunter to make the play in the backfield.
All right, Parker, get ready.
Like
we might have to use you again.
Extra tight ends, extra beef. They want to run the football, but that means they probably want to run it inside.
Oh, no.
If you get
I can
strung
run
out
with
on the perimeter, you're in peril.
Yeah, we saw the result.
Yeah,
Negative yardage. Buying time to his left. And he'll get this one down to about the 20-yard line. Good work on the scamper by Tagovailoa. It's a first down.
As a rookie quarterback, that's exactly
I'm gonna do an inside
how you
handoff
to your teammates. Give it up for the cause. It's also how you end up on the training table, too.
Yeah, it's a catch-22. Coach doesn't like it. Teammates love it. Where do you fall on it?
Well, I fall on wanting to do yourself to your teammates, but pick your spots. Be smart about it. They need you for the full season.
Yeah, the rookie's going to learn as he goes.
No huddle again, bro? I have to use my second timeout of this quarter already?
Shamar Stephen there on the tackle. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. And that's their second charge timeout here in this first quarter.
So stupid.
They're down to 1 remaining.
It's your game. All right.
Now they'll throw with Tagovailoa. Thrown to Parker, complete on the slant. And the Dolphins are looking at 1st and goal as he's tackled all the way down at the 2-yard line.
No, we'll do a QB sneak. That might work.
For the Miami first.
And a lot of people ask the same question all the time. Why do we see so many slants in the red zone? Well, the windows are tighter. Everything's more condensed. It has to be quicker, and you've got to deliver the ball on time. Your biggest worry, ball gets tipped in the air. Because if that happens, then it's fair game for the defense.
I might be a little far away from that line to do that.
Now Tua going to try and sneak it. And he gets halfway there, down to the 1-yard line. Only a yard on the keeper, and it'll be 2nd down.
Okay, got him halfway there. You don't see the sneak all that often from the 2-yard line because you definitely don't want to see your quarterback get clobbered. But you wonder if we might see the same play again.
Yeah, they just told me I need to do it again.
2nd and goal from the 1. Tua going to run the sneak, and I don't think he got in. The big bodies up front held him at the 1. Call it no gain on the keeper, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down. Now Tua going to try and sneak it. He is going nowhere as he is enveloped behind the line. So call that no gain on the sneak, and now they're still a yard short here on 4th. This is a long drive offensively. Wouldn't you hate to end this with just 3 points?
Doesn't it feel like during a ball game you have certain narratives going on, and there's certain drives that seem to take on just a bit more importance than others?
Thank you.
And that is caught. Touchdown, Miami. Tua fighting Devontae Parker for the touchdown there. And the Dolphins are going to take a first-quarter lead. An ideal start for them, really. You force the punt, and then you go down and score.
And you've got to see a fist pump on the sideline from the head coach, don't you? Because he's turned into his bench, and he's telling his team, this is how we prepare. Force the punt, go downfield and score. I told you guys, it's just like a boxer in the gym, preparing for the fight. Now we get to turn it all loose.
Now Tua. Blitz coming, and down he goes.
The attempt at the 2-point conversion is...
So he tried to
I didn't even see that
2 points, but the D got home, brought him down.
Yeah, got home, which means there had to be good coverage. Just had nowhere to go with the ball. Typically, you're trying to throw quick hitters, quick slants, maybe even a quick fade. Nothing was open. He ends up getting sacked.
Sub-tuck.
A lane opens here. He's past the 30. Yeah, they'll be set up pretty nicely here as they have it up to the 35-yard line.
At their own 35-yard.
The Vikings taking the field here for their 2nd drive of the game. They punted last time they had it. What steps, Charles, you think they have to take to make sure they don't do that again?
Well, let's just go to the football 101, the trade expression 101. Win first down. Make 5, 6, 7 yards on first down and make it a 2nd and 3, 2nd and manageable. Keep accumulating first downs that way. Keep moving the football. You don't want to get behind the sticks because then the defense has the advantage.
Tackle that time by Jerome Baker out of Ohio State.
Sometimes give credit to the defense. Great job there at the point of attack, holding up. They won their battles at the line of scrimmage, left him no space to try and run. A really nice job swarming to the ball carrier.
And Rudolph has it, the tight end.
Yes.
Give him 14 on that one and a first down.
First down, Minnesota.
I'm doing good and drunk here.
First down, here's the run with Cook.
Bro, somebody tackle him.
5 yards on the carry. Good pickup
Are
on
you
first
winning?
down.
Yes, currently I am.
On that run.
I'm the blue team.
Let's get back to the huddle and make sure if you're a back,
Miami.
you spend time with your offensive line and give them credit. Hard to move those 300-plus pounders at the line of scrimmage, and they did for a significant chunk of yardage.
Complete to Todd.
That throw good for only a couple. It brings up third down.
Good throw, good catch.
Okay.
I really like the route, the drag, and being able to run away from defenders. Hard to stick with them for that long.
Yeah, better against man than zone, or
better against man, because now you're running away from someone and you're not running into a defensive player in another zone.
a good chance. This is 4-down territory if they're unable to convert.
But
right now looking at a 3rd and 3. From the shotgun, it's Cousins.
Thank
the Dolphins get there this time, and they bring him down.
Now we're going to get the ball back. They're going to
He's
punt.
the
There's no way
culprit, causes a
Have
loss
fun.
of 5.
See you at dinner. Emoji grin.
Never want to give up a sack.
All right.
But from the O-line's perspective, they hate it for several reasons, especially because they felt like they let little brother down
their
back
kick
there in
was
the pocket.
terrible.
Oh, no doubt. They have a ton of pride, and they go into every job wanting to keep that guy clean. They want that uniform with no grass stains, no dirt, nothing on it, but it's really, really difficult. You're talking about some terrific athletes who are trying to put him on the ground.
Here's Tagovailoa on 1st and 10.
That almost got
Almost able to
Oh
intercept
my God,
it.
I would have been so
That's
mad.
one he would have liked to have held on to on this first drive. Instead, 2nd down.
2nd and 10.
A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap, and he locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field.
What the
And
heck?
that is incomplete.
What just happened?
A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10.
Tuskegee with Fortnite.
And that is incomplete.
Tagovailoa's pass. Intended for
I
Mike
can't
Gesicki.
answer that really. I don't
3 straight
know.
incompletions. They don't care. That hasn't dissuaded them. They're going to go for it on 4th.
Siege.
They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. And it's caught by Parker. And he's finally taken down, and it's
They
a
just
big
laid on
game
top
there
of
on
him.
what will turn out to be the final play of this first quarter. 6-0 our score after 1.
With the score,
I think I'm just taking a break.
Vikings nothing.
From Viking territory now, they'll come up 1st and 10 at the 47. Again, they will throw it with Tagovailoa. Complete to the running back, Matt Breida. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. 25 yards there on the catch and run.
This is the 18th, right? Yeah. Hold on.
Now,
Yeah, 18th.
I will be back.
You doing anything? Okay, then?
Never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
On 1st down, Tagovailoa. And his throw here's incomplete. Devontae Parker, the intended receiver, but it's going to be 2nd down.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
All right, come on, Breida. Don't do me dirty.
On 2nd down, a run with Breida. And some room to run now. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Dolphins touchdown. A 23-yard run.
If I get a 2-point conversion this time, it'll pretty much be like I got 2 touchdowns and 2 field goals.
It's not much further to football, but that's about as close to it as you're going to get. Score, force a punt, score again.
And both drives were impressive. The opening drive was, that last one was. Now on the other side, though, what's your psyche? You're really behind the 8 ball.
You got to make sure you just hold in there. Survive the early storm, relax a little bit, and try and get back to your game plan. It's way too early for panic.
2 are going to throw. That is caught. He's got it. And the lead will move to 14-0. So their 2nd touchdown of this first half. They went for 2 after score number 1. Didn't get it. Now they get the equalizer, so to speak.
So to speak, and you can understand the thinking. Because they didn't get it after the first score, they wanted to get back to a normal points pattern, get up to 14. But just think, if they missed it here, only up 12-0. One extra point on the other side can ultimately beat you if they score twice.
Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders.
Come on.
On the return, here comes Amir Abdullah.
Sanders, don't get hit back there.
He's past the 30. And all in all, a pretty solid return. Nearly got it to the 35. They'll mark him down officially at the 34.
I was about to say.
And now out comes Minnesota. They've had it twice. They've punted twice. Not the start they were hoping for.
Not at all. And let's face it, every facility we
I was
visit,
going to be like, well,
everyone talks about converting on third down, how big that is. In this situation, they've had to punt it away twice, so they're furiously going over things on the sidelines. What do we need to do to pick up a first down and change our momentum?
First down, here's Cousins.
Thank you.
And the Dolphins rush gets home, down he goes.
I'm starting to feel for that quarterback back there. I mean, you know me. Normally, don't have a lot of empathy for the QB, right? In this case, definitely. He's been on constant duress this entire game. I don't know how he's surviving back there.
And to think, there's still a long way to go in this football game. Sacks, a growing theme in this first half. This is second and long.
Let's go.
Another try after the first down sack. Cousins, that is caught. It's Tajay Sharp.
Are you back yet, bro?
That was a nicely run slant route, and what the receiver's trying to do is make the defender think he's going upfield for a deeper route, and then breaks it off. Usually after about 3 to 4 steps,
my guys to
and cuts
the
towards the middle of the field, and now what he's trying to do is use his body to keep the defender away from the football and get the quarterback a really nice target.
Oh, yes, sir. That's a point. That's a point. That's my ball.
Game not in sync here early.
Don't go for it. That's my ball. All right.
Certainly looked like someone was very confident in his ability to fit that one in. I would say he was overconfident because there wasn't a whole lot of separation there. Had that one covered pretty well downfield.
Oh, bro, I didn't know what to do.
That'll go as a punt of 34 yards that time. And it'll be Dolphin football.
I'm going to go for a Hail Mary, honestly.
The offense heading back out. And he's well on his way to a 100-yard game. He's already more than halfway there. We're only in the second quarter.
And what I've always loved about running backs is they'll tell you, I had no idea.
Oh, shoot.
The pressure gets there, and Tua is going to be taken down. That's Anthony Barr coming in from his linebacker spot to bring him to the ground.
Well, maybe that can give him a little bit of a pick-me-up, a little bit of a jolt. One of the few things has gone right defensively.
Because other than that, it's really been a first half to forget.
I'm going to get my yards back, bro.
I'm going to get my yards back. Twice as difficult now. After the sack, it's 2nd and 20. They'll toss it to Breida. And they won't fare much better here as he maybe gets back to the line.
Let me use my third timeout of the quarter.
No gain on the play this time, and it'll be a 3rd and long situation coming up.
3rd and long. Oh, that's not good.
The Dolphins will use the last of their timeouts. And with that, they're now out of timeouts, and still plenty of time remaining here in this second quarter.
Come on. Tagovailoa, Parker, let's get this one in there.
On 3rd and long, it's Tagovailoa. And over
first down.
This is
First down.
And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. A real letdown defensively. That was 3rd and a bundle, but they allow the conversion.
2-yard line.
Well, remember, they tried to give him the ball and let him run on the last play, but
I think that's our
play caller's mind, and this time
our returning.
Get it to him
I think I'm going to try to do an FB run. I don't quite know, to be honest.
1st and 10, and they've got 3 tight ends out there. A jumbo package look.
Oh, that's tight end? Is that
now a first carry for their fullback. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
Chandler Cox.
They definitely established a rhythm on this drive, moving the ball quite well. And big man with football is an integral part of the whole thing.
Big man with football.
From midfield, here's Tua.
Come on. Yes. Bro!
And that'll be incomplete.
Why do you keep losing the ball?
As he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down.
Normally being a big-bodied receiver plays to their advantage downfield. Go up and make the catch, take the hit, and pick up yardage. But in this case, the hit was timed really well and popped it free from his grasp.
Past the 20. And all the way in for a Miami touchdown.
Woo!
50-yard
run.
Touchdown here in this first half. And the Dolphins are able to extend that advantage. So simple math here in the first half. They've had 3 drives offensively, and they have scored every time, and they've got the lead.
Well, whenever we talk
number
about
20 and 20, look who was chasing.
Adjustments, right? This is all about the defense. They've got to figure out some way, somehow to slow them down. Do they blitz a little bit more? Do they play more zone coverage? Right now, they don't know where to go because they're hitting them in every direction.
Watch me beat them, and all they get on the board the whole time is 0.
Tua sets up to pass it, and this is going to be caught. It's good. And that extends their lead by 2 more. So the 2-point conversion trend continues,
let's
at least
go.
as far as trying those goes. They've attempted them after all 3 touchdowns, CD, and converted now 2 of them.
They're not just dipping their toe in the water, are they? I mean, they're committed to going for 2 points, and 2 out of 3, now with a 22-0 lead. In a sense, they're a little bit ahead of the curve, because normally it would be 21, wouldn't it?
And with the way their defense is playing, I don't know if it matters if they do convert any of these. Oh, a good-looking return set up here.
First and 10.
If they're not past the 25, I'm not worried about it.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And some dangerous territory. You're already down 3 scores. A 3-and-out here, or an inability to put any points up. This one might be over by half.
Yeah, and what you also have to guard against
is my God, that would have been amazing.
For a big shot downfield. You know, thinking you're going to get all these points back on one drive. You're not. And last time I looked, it's still the first half. I'm not saying you have ultimate patience here, but you also don't have to.
The Dolphins get there this time, and they bring him down. Emmanuel Agba picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon.
3 scores down, not even a halftime yet. They're not getting much generated offensively. They've got to figure it out.
It's tough because this defense just seems to be playing with so much confidence right now.
They really are. They are on their toes, and they're getting at them.
Emmanuel.
So now after the sack, Cousins and the Vikings come up here 3rd and long. To throw is Cousins. And he's taken down. Back at his own 7. 10-yard loss.
Well, this is what happens when you get behind the chains, as people like to say, when you have obvious passing situations. Hard to vary it up and fool a defense.
And you hate those situations if you're an O-lineman, right?
Oh, without a doubt, because you just know they're coming, and you never know exactly how. They can be exotic in their blitzes, or their athletic ability just takes over.
He'll take it at the 42. 35 yards that time on the punt. And the Dolphins will begin this drive in great field position, 1st and 10.
Yeah,
Tua Tagovailoa and the offense heading back out. I'm sure he wanted to have a huge game, wants to have a huge game as the quarterback, but really on the ground, they've been very, very hard to stop. Maybe you just keep going to that well.
I think so, and isn't it funny how the definition of balance changes for us from game to game? Sometimes it's, 50-50, run it, throw it. Sometimes it's just being a balanced running team in terms of who's carrying the football.
More than one guy.
Right, multiple guys out there, and now your guy back there has to throw it. Doesn't have to worry about it quite as much.
Devontae Parker, and all the way in for a Miami touchdown.
Let's go.
Devontae Parker with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Dolphins are able to grow their lead. Now he's having a nice little first
Both of my
half
boys
here,
got 2 touchdowns. Tagovailoa technically has 2 touchdowns off of throws.
I mean, 2 touchdowns already here through the 2nd quarter. There could be plenty more before this game is over.
2 touchdowns. There's 4 touchdowns this entire team has. All right, let me plug my phone up real quick. Give me just a minute. Sorry. My phone was dead.
There we go.
Or my phone
Now
wasn't dead. It was about to die.
For 2. Looking to pass. Tua. And he's got it. They add on more. A little salt in the wound. 2-point conversion makes this lead even bigger. So they elect to pass there on the 2-point try. Sometimes could prove risky. There it worked out.
Yeah, and I love how you bring up that can prove risky, because if you get it intercepted and they return it, that's 2 points for the defense, but not on that play.
All right. I'll kick it now.
Jason
Sorry, had to text
Sanders to
someone.
kick off for Miami.
Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders.
Good job, Sanders.
Now Abdullah, the return. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape, up past the 30.
On the return, the Vikings take over 1st and 10.
Dalvin Cook taking the field for the Vikings' next possession. They've given him some touches. They haven't had a lot of success on the ground. Do you maybe keep going to that well, or do you mix it up more?
I think you mix it up more, try and loosen things up. Get the defense to react to other people, other plays, but don't forget about it. That's your horse. You know, Secretariat lost twice in his career.
So educational. That's very true, kids. Look it up. There on the tackle, Shaq Lawson. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Cousins gives way to Cook. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. It's a 1st down on a gain of 10. He's obviously a bit of a shorter running back. Sometimes when he goes up the middle like that, he gets lost in there, and then he pops out for 10, 20 yards.
I actually asked NFL linebackers if that was true. Do you actually lose sight of some of the smaller running backs? And all of them confirmed that that can be a problem. Think of it this way. 2 of the top running backs in NFL history, Emmitt Smith, Barry Sanders, both 5'10".
A gain of 3, 2nd down.
3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd.
That's like Matt Breida. He's short too, though. He's short, but that boy quick.
Give to Cook out of the gun. And he's across midfield and into Miami territory. Call it a gain of 5 there on the run, but they'll remain a yard or 2 short here with 3rd down coming up.
On the play. And it's 3rd down.
This is going to be a run play.
They'll run it. Here's Cook. And boy, he is very close to a 1st down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short. It'll be a gain of 2, and speaking of 2s, it'll take us to the 2-minute warning.
This is just 30 points in the first half. If we can do this every pass, we'll at least have 100 points.
Coming up at halftime, Jonathan Coachman will be alongside. He'll have highlights and analysis from Orlando of this first half of action. And that one hits at the 7, but bounds into the end zone, and that'll be a touchback.
20-yard line.
Getting set to go again on offense. Here's Devontae Parker now, making his presence felt.
This would. No, never mind.
Early in this one, first half, already over the century mark.
How about the yards per completion, too? That's a pretty darn good number there. Number of catches, but his shredding defense is getting big yardage with each
That would have been terrible.
Oh, that was dangerous.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
Threw it into coverage, almost picked, but instead they'll keep it on 2nd down. They run with Breida. And he'll get this up only to about the 22.
Timeout.
The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down.
Just run, yeah.
Now it's Breida. And he'll be stopped here well short of the 1st down at the 24-yard line. Now the Vikings will use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. And this offense has converted twice already here in this first half on 4th down conversions. And here we go again. Over the middle, complete. It's Parker. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. A gutsy call. Turns out to be a good one, though. 1st down on a pickup of 11. Going to the air, Tagovailoa. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Parker. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. It's another 1st down as they look his way again, this time 19 yards. Talk about a big first half. Already has the 2 touchdowns, adding to his receiving total there and picking up the 1st down.
He's coming off the line so fast. I think he's intimidating the defensive backs with his explosiveness, and he's chipping away at their confidence.
And he pushes through a would-be tackler to get about 3 yards, 2nd down.
It's a pickup of 3.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7.
Well, that's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a point.
My
It was
God.
only a 3-yard run, but from both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay,
destroyed him.
I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
7th play of the
I would have
drive
been good
now
with
as
the
they
run up
come
the
up
middle
on
of
a
that
3rd and 3. Over the middle, complete. It's Parker. And he is going to have the Dolphins.
Bro, what? No huddle. I hope this is second quarter so I can call time.
First down as they're able to get the third down conversion. There you have it. Halftime quickly over. Third quarter, here we go.
Nothing.
The Dolphins in front, and they'll be in possession of the football
Halftime.
first as the second half gets started. This is Jakeem Grant. Oh, look at that.
Oh, look at the return.
Oh, a good return up past the 30.
Grant on the return. The Dolphins take over first and 10 at their own 37-yard line.
Out comes the Dolphins now. They'll go on offense.
Oh, I
first
picked a
here
good
in
time
this
to run
third
up the middle.
quarter. They built
See
a
how
good
they're
first
both
half
open
lead.
right
Now
there?
they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively.
Oh
Now
my
that'll
God.
be tipped and intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Eric Kendricks. And he's able to get it back to the 41-yard line. They brought the house that time on the young rookie, maybe a little rattled through the pick.
And you have to be prepared for a lot of pressure as a rookie quarterback because most defensive coordinators are going to test you that way. So when you see
under pressure,
Get
and
back
he
there.
will go down. Sacked back at the 46.
Whew.
this has been a tough one for
I
this
can't believe
offensive
they
line.
picked my
It
ball
appears
like
almost
that.
like they've been on
That
roller skates this entire game, the way they've been pushed around. 6 sacks given up in this one.
Throwing on second and long. Cousins. Under
Fumble it.
pressure again, and down he goes again.
Can we
Kyle
get him
Van
to a
Noy
safety?
in there to drop him, and sacks on first and second downs. Now leads to a third and long.
Yeah, third and very long.
And long.
Working out of the gun, Cousins. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's fourth down.
They certainly had good starting
That's
field
my fault.
position on that drive, but couldn't do anything with it after 3 plays. Have to admit that that's a disappointing end to excellent field position. When that drive started, they had 6 points that they were thinking about.
A good return there, 17 yards. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. Miami set to take over. And following the interception, we'll see what they can put together on this drive.
I can hear my old college coach right now. He always used to tell us before every game, the team making the fewest mistakes will win. What they're hoping is that last mistake is their only one of the game.
Coaches, that's all they talk about, turnovers, right?
Minimizing those and maximizing opportunities.
8 yards the gain on that last run. Here's second and a couple.
I got this.
47 yards.
Throwing now is Tagovailoa. Got his man complete over the middle.
Phew.
That's Parker.
I didn't want to
And
throw a
he's got
pick
this
again.
down to
Thank
the
goodness.
35. 12 yards there and a first down.
This has to go down as one of the simpler routes in the playbook, but
Oh, I
so
picked the wrong
effective.
play.
Nice
I
completion
picked the
there.
wrong play
Keeps
on
the sticks
accident.
moving.
Okay, well, I
Two
know
and
who I
now
need
on
to throw
first
to,
down.
though.
And that's incomplete.
did
Devontae
very bad
Parker
at
was
that
the
pass
intended
rush.
receiver.
I did not.
And now it's second down.
From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
Tua once again here on second and 10.
What
And
are
this
you
one
doing?
Incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that
Fine,
one, and
we're
it's
just
third
doing quick
down.
passes because I'm
Oftentimes
good
when
at
you're
this.
losing a game and the team's still throwing with this
I
kind of a
just
lead,
need to get a first
you start
down
playing a
before I
little
do
more
any plays
physically.
that I'm not
And they
used
took
to.
that opportunity right there to be extremely physical and
Ooh,
force that
that was
incompletion.
a good hit.
And he is going to have the Dolphins first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. His big day receiving just keeps getting bigger. He's over 200 yards now on the afternoon. So first and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material. Here's Breida. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. The tackle made there by Harrison Smith.
Oh, yeah, counter.
That time they're able to
expect
bottle
it.
him up, but he's having a really nice game.
I agree with that. Let's
This
just go
ain't
big
with Breida,
picture,
though,
right?
is it?
Every back that's in the Hall of Fame
it is.
had carries where they didn't gain yardage or they lost yardage. But you stick with them, don't you? When they're having a good game, keep feeding them.
That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. Trying to keep the drive going here. This is play number 7 on 3rd and 2. They'll try to pick this up on the ground with Breida. And they go the wrong way on this one. Losing yardage back at the 12. That winds up being a 4-yard loss and leads to 4th down.
Well, that was one of the few times they've been able to
Great, no huddle. Do I even have timeout? Oh, thank God.
Him thus far. He's over 100 yards for the game, but he lost a bit off his total on that carry.
And now before they run this 4th down play, we're going to get a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. So taking a risk here early in the new year, they're going to go for it. Here's Tua. His pass caught at the 4. And the Dolphins are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. Some collective exhales over there on the sideline. A big pickup through the air on 4th down to bring up 1st and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. That'll wind up going for a loss of 4. And that'll make it 2nd and goal. They stay on the ground. Again, it's Breida. And that'll get him halfway there as he takes it from the 6 to the 3-yard line.
And let's just do it again. And if that don't work, I'll go for it.
Pride, didn't it? He's already gotten into the end zone twice, trying to get there for a 3rd time.
And this time he is in.
Go.
A 3-yard touchdown run.
36.
And the Dolphins have got it on cruise control. He keeps carrying the ball into the end zone, and in this one, he's sort of carrying the team on his back.
He's the reason that they lead right now, no question about it. And you talk about on his back, he's not minding the extra weight at all, is he? Carrying that just as lightly as he does the football. Yeah, what a great performance so far.
Those 3 touchdowns, he's got him in the lead.
Successful. Makes the score.
Personally, I'd rather see him kick the extra point there than to go for 2, but it almost feels like there's a story within the story here. I mean, this isn't college. You know, size of victory, that matters in those games. Here, all you have to do is win by 1 point. That's all that you need. Instead, they go for it, get 2. You got some pretty ticked off folks on the other sideline now.
Now Abdullah, the return. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. These guys had to punt their last possession, and that's become too familiar of a refrain. Too many of these drives just wound up going nowhere.
But you know how in baseball, when the pitcher gets a base hit and he's on base, they bring his jacket out to him to keep him warm? A lot of times the punter goes to the sideline, puts on sweatpants or a wrap over his leg to keep him warm. He might need a massage from the trainer right now from all the work he's getting.
They go play action. Cousins. Throw left side on target to Thielen.
Cousins pass.
That catch good for only a yard, and it'll be 3rd down.
It's a gain of a yard. And it's 3rd down.
Cousins. That'll be complete to Cook. And this play comes to a halt at the 33, and obviously that's well short of the 1st down. 3 yards, all they could muster there, and it'll bring up 4th down.
Caught that look from you there, partner. I think we're on the same page on that one. Just his first catch. I think we both thought he'd be a little more active in the passing game. Let's see if that's the start of them trying to get the ball to him a little bit more here in the second half.
That's taken on the 25.
Oh, come on, man.
A good kick that time, but also a pretty good 15-yard return. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10.
All right, I'm
getting set to go again on offense. Here's Devontae Parker now.
Try to get us
a monster game so far, 3rd quarter. He is lighting up the stat sheet.
And so many times when you see these types of games,
oh my God, bro!
Or we talk about the quarterback throwing guys open, putting it in the right spot.
He had him too much. He had too much blockage on him.
Find ways to get open, whether they uncover late in a route, or they get open
there
early,
we go.
or they just
there we go. What?
And he's having that type of a game.
Yeah, he's been nearly impossible to cover. 22 yards there, a first down. And he's certainly been a huge factor in this when he's got the 2 touchdowns to his credit. Now they look to him again. He picks up the first.
Yeah, I can hear everyone saying, well, why don't you cover him, double him, triple him, do what you have to do. But sometimes they get locked into such a groove and such a connection, it doesn't matter how many guys are in his area.
He certainly looks to be in that groove right now. And that one falls incomplete. Looked like he might have had position there, but he couldn't hold on at its second down.
Somebody's got to catch this game.
2 to throw again. He'll fire this one deep. And
yes, sir.
Is caught. And he will take it in for a Dolphins touchdown. Allen Hurns, 38 yards, as his guys continue to put this one out of reach. He put quite a bit of air underneath that touchdown pass. Of course, we knew that he had the strong arm.
That part was easy. You could see that throughout his college career. But what you want to know about a rookie is when the pressure's on, can you throw with touch? He just did right there. And, boy, it was pretty.
And again, it's Tagovailoa. And this is going to be caught. Well, not sure about the need to go for 2, but they get it. They can extend this lead out even further.
I think this is just going to be a function of the times we live in now. Very similar to the backflip in baseball. Everyone's got to start to get comfortable with this. But to me, this is just rubbing it in. You got a big lead. Go ahead and take the extra point. One thing to keep in mind, though, karma's still out there, and sometimes has a way of catching up with
Karma's not catching up to this. That's all I'm saying. Karma catches up to this. I owe everyone a soda.
From just inside the 20, a short kick. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. Now the Minnesota offense set to take over again. These guys had to punt last time. It has not been a very fruitful game offensively thus far. They haven't even made a trip to the red zone.
And I know that everyone's going crazy on that sideline because that drives you berserk to come off the field, not really move the ball well. As you said, not even get to the red zone, let alone, not even put points on the board. They've got to just take a deep breath, relax, try and figure out what is working, and call more of that.
And boy, that one drops incomplete, but if he was hit a fraction sooner, it may have been a fumble.
Another attempt, another incompletion, and when I look at the scoreboard and where we are in this game, it comes to mind that they have to start getting the ball in the hands of their playmakers. Throw it to the guys that maybe can take a short pass and turn it.
And the Dolphins rush gets home. Down he goes.
A loss of 13 yards.
It's been a tough one all game long for this offensive line. They're already down big. And now you know they're just going to come after the quarterback in a big way, don't you?
They just can't get out of their own way right now. It's created an avalanche, and an avalanche is coming right on top of it. And the punt team on now as this one's sent away. Let's take it inside his own 40. A nice punt, but a good run back as well of 13 yards. And this offense, they're going to have excellent field position. They take over with a 1st and 10 on the short side of the field. And they'll come out with a 3 tight end look on the first play of the drive. Here's Tagovailoa to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
When you run in the slant, timing is everything. And against that man coverage, there was no space available, and incompletion as a result.
This is Breida. They're going to snuff this play out behind the line.
Yeah.
We have not
I
seen
wanted
that
to get up
today.
there to the sideline.
It's a loss of 4. Now 3rd down.
The tackle made back at the 47-yard line.
Come on, we gotta act like I'm actually having problems with this play. I need to get it to the 1st down. Come on now. I've done it before at this kind of distance.
Now Tua. Thrown to Parker, complete on the slant.
I got it now.
And he'll get this to the 40, but that's still going to be a few yards short of the 1st down. Back now in Miami.
46.
And this is a blowout so far as we get set for the 4th quarter. A very one-sided affair. And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on 4th. Over the middle, complete. It's Parker. And he's going to get this inside the 30. Fourth down, no problem. Just a ho-hum pickup of 14 to keep the offense on the field. They show run with 3 tight ends here on first down. Tua with a throw complete to Parker. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. They get 10 more there, and I believe that'll be enough for another first down. It will.
Tell you what, partner, the way he's been slinging it in this one, I think he should be ticketed for a baseball cap and a set of headphones for the next drive. He's been absolutely sensational. But one thing we've both learned about quarterbacks in this league,
Rita, what the heck,
down the field longer than you expect.
And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line.
That's fine.
On this day, the ground has been his, but at least on that individual play, we just saw the defense finally with a win.
Yeah, they finally got one, and that's a win for them.
And he'll take this into the end zone for a Dolphins touchdown.
Yes, sir.
Tua fighting Devontae Parker for the touchdown there. And the Dolphins just continue to pour it on.
Let's do another slant, I guess.
He has really settled in throwing the football, and that touchdown here in the fourth quarter gives him a pretty comfortable cushion.
He may be a rookie, but he's playing like...
Why would you tackle me in the end zone, you idiot? 50, you're a jerk.
It's easy. How about this guy? Youngster, not worried about anything, just cutting it loose and having fun. But I guess when you're hot, you're hot. I mean, I would just go ahead and take the extra point and move on, but apparently they've got something to prove. Almost feels like something was said this week, and they wanted to make sure that they laid it on them in this game.
Definitely laying
now
something
here's Johnson. And they're going to wind up with pretty good starting field position as they get it up past the 35.
We got good field position right now, but you just wait till
Minnesota now ready for their next possession. And let's face it, this drive is not going to have any bearing on this game, but it's kind of important for one reason, isn't it?
It certainly is. You got to get points. And okay, all right, I'm being facetious here, but you get points, you feel a little bit better about yourself as you move on.
The Dolphins get there this time, and they bring him down. Kyle Van Noy able to get in there for his second sack of the afternoon.
We've been around this league for a while, and many coaches never pull their starting quarterback, almost no matter the situation. In this case, though, I think he's got to make a decision. He's taking a pretty good beating out there.
Yeah, and with the deficit, maybe not wanting to risk an injury.
Hike.
After the sack on first down, Cousins. That's complete to Justin Jefferson. And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line.
We have to do a goal line because he's
really
definitely
well.
running.
Thought he was going deep, then curled it back inside.
He's not
for a
running
nice
the ball. I didn't
completion.
realize.
DBs love when they pump the brakes, don't they?
Yeah, that's really a whole lot of fun. It's almost like you say, listen, if you're going to sell the go, just go. And let's see who's faster.
And he'll be brought down, losing yardage back at the 40. It'll be a loss of 1, and that's going to make it fourth down. Boy, how good has this defense been seemingly all game long?
I really think right from the first snap, I think you're really onto something there. In this passing game, they just can't get off the ground. And that play, they wound up losing yardage.
Found good room to run there. Returns at 14 yards. And out will come
Found
the
good
offense
room,
as
just
they
didn't
take
get through
over.
it.
First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. With this lead and the football, things obviously looking good, but maybe you've told me this before. Maybe this is where the defense is hoping that the offense helps them preserve that shutout that they've got going.
And it has to be in the minds of the offense that they know how rare it is to get a shutout. So take care of them, protect them, take care of the ball, move it downfield, run the clock down. You don't want your defense to have to go on the field again the rest of the game. Reward them.
And he's got this down to the 35. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down. His big game continues. Already has the 3 touchdown grabs, tacking on some more yardage and a first down.
And how precise has his route running been in this game? We just saw him get open yet again. And he's also made adjustments as the defense has tried to really stop him.
And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25.
101 yards.
So 12 more yards there and another first down.
First and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Tua setting up shop to throw again. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Parker. And he will take it in for a Dolphins touchdown. Tua fighting Devontae Parker for the touchdown there. And this offense continues to pour it on.
Brandon, remind me again, this is a rookie quarterback we're seeing?
A rookie indeed.
I mean, because my eyes are telling me something I'm having trouble believing. 5 touchdown passes. He's thrown 5 in this game. Are you kidding me?
And this is going to be caught. So add 2 more to the lead as they continue to pour it on here in the 4th. And, of course, on the 2-point try, had the option to run or pass. They pass it there, and it works.
Felt pretty straightforward, didn't it? An open receiver, ball's put on him, 2 points for them.
Now after returning it, Johnson. And out to take over. And right now these guys, they're shuffling a little bit, maybe doubting because 3 straight drives.
Maybe trying to narrow down your playbook a little bit and maybe get simpler rather than more complex in order to try and fashion together a drive.
And incomplete as he was knocked as he threw it. And it took the ball off. And this is brought all the way back. A fumble recovery and taken to the house for a Miami touchdown.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
With a return for a touchdown. Good thing he didn't have to go too far, though.
You know the trainers were very happy about that. Imagine having to go get him in the end zone, escort him to the bench, and give him the oxygen. They were loving the fact that he got in without having to run very far.
And boy, things switched on a dime here.
The oxygen on the bench because big boy had to run.
That feels like a momentum call. Pick it up on fumble return, take it the other way for a touchdown. That's demoralizing for a team to have it happen against them. So the offense just says, you know something? Let's add to it. Pile on top, go for 2 now while their heads are down.
The Vikings take over 1st and 10. At their
Bro,
own
this happened in real life. You know,
the Vikings now
Minnesota would be so mad.
And that last possession, really a gut punch. You seemingly had it working. You were in the midst of a very strong drive. Then suddenly the fumble, and you're watching the back of a defender's jersey as he brings it all the way in the other direction.
There's not much more I can add to that. I thought you summarized it perfectly, partner. You just got to regroup and start putting another drive together. That's all you can do.
And the Vikings
He finally got a first down off a throw. They should give him an award for that, like 1 point for getting a first down.
Cousins now to throw on 1st down. And the Dolphins rush gets home. Down he goes. Emmanuel Agba able to disrupt yet another pass play. That is his 3rd sack of the afternoon. That huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now 2nd down and 22 yards to go. Another try after the first down sack. Cousins, and that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
Xavier Howard on the coverage.
3rd and long for Cousins. And that will be incomplete.
Has to be a little bit of frustration there. Back-to-back incompletions. Receivers blanketed on both attempts. This time on 3rd down.
His first punt, 48 yards. This one looks equally as good. This is taken at the 18. So a good punt there, but a nice return of 11 yards.
At their own 20.
Getting set to go again on offense. Here's Devontae Parker now. What a game for him, Charles. 4 touchdowns. Heck, for a lot of guys, that's a good season number.
You're exactly right. And let's face it, we have to stand up and applaud this one, even though we're supposed to be neutral, because this doesn't just happen by accident. This isn't 4 times where the defense just falls down or breaks coverage. He's worked awfully hard, changing routes, changing areas, changing angles, and getting open for touchdowns.
We knew he'd be part of the game plan in a big way, and it has been in a very big way.
Let's go.
That one goes for 24 yards. 3 tight ends in the ball game here on 1st and 10.
I'm not letting the Vikings get not 1 point.
They'll look to throw here. Over the middle, complete. It's Parker. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line.
Bro, the Vikings, look at this little retard. Bro, they're bad.
And on that last play there, he's over 400 yards passing now.
You know what that generally means?
Success.
Success.
It means you really didn't miss opportunities. Usually very accurate. The ball's getting to the right place. Guys are making yardage after the catch to help you out that way. I mean, the whole team has picked it up. And don't forget, that means the offensive line has had to pass protect pretty well, too.
Everyone dialed in.
Guys, look, I have 7 more points than them. I'm at 70 more points.
So the Dolphins have it as we welcome you back in. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. And he's got it. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown.
Let's go, 76-0.
So another score there. Often you talk about the three phases of the game. Defense, offense, special teams. It's been a clean sweep in this one, hasn't it?
It certainly has. They've been pretty dominant throughout this game. And privately, the head coach will add a fourth phase. That's the coaching. And he'll tell the ownership that as he tries to negotiate a new contract off of this win.
Yeah, they are looking strong here in the fourth quarter. Again, they will throw it with Tagovailoa. And this is going to be caught. So add 2 more to the lead as they continue to pour it on here in the fourth. So they go with a pass, and it works there on the 2-point try. Charles, just in general,
I'm not letting Breida run, sadly. I love Breida, but let's be honest. I'm not getting this many points this quick with Breida. He's fast, but like, it's hard to run. He's gonna
running it is about as proficient. So know your team
not.
and go to your strengths.
Oh.
And taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line.
First and 10. At their own 20.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. Let's just be frank. They're playing for pride at this point.
That's all that's left, because victory, not a chance now. And I can't wait to see how they actually go about doing it, because there are a lot of people watching the body language of the guys on the field now, and if they call plays they want executed, they need to do that and do it really well. Otherwise, there could be repercussions.
We'll see how they handle the waning moments of this one. On second down, Cousins again. And his throw's going to be incomplete. He was trying to find Justin Jefferson there. And it's third down.
I got to him too quickly. He couldn't do nothing. He got scared. Pretty much threw it away because I got up in there.
From the shotgun, it's Cousins. And that is incomplete. Xavier Howard with a good coverage that time as he was there and knocked it away.
As a defensive back, you have some weapons at your disposal that we don't often talk about. And you can read the receiver's eyes, you can read his hands, and you know that the arrival of the ball is imminent, and that allows you to make a play on it and oftentimes knock it away.
An excellent return that time, 26 yards.
Let's go.
At the 44-yard line.
First and 10, and kind of tipping their hand at running the ball.
Be able to get this off the first throw.
Out there.
Come on, please.
That one looks like he'll throw here.
He's open. He's open.
Got his man complete over the middle. That's Parker.
What did I tell you? What did I tell you?
Again, yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals. Even though they've got this big advantage, Charles, they are not taking their foot off the gas pedal right now.
Well, I think what we're seeing is the result of all their great preparation and great practice time during the week. And even though it seems like this is a great chance to pull people back and maybe, not try and score a few more times, they don't want to do that. I think they're enjoying what they're seeing, the collective effort, and they want to play it all the way out.
Jason Sanders to kick off.
Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20, call it the 21.
The Vikings take over first and 10.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive.
Do I have enough time? Minute 19 seconds.
Here in this one, Charles. What's the message if you're a coach for this final drive in a lopsided game like this?
For a lot of coaches,
be honest.
Don't forget today. Don't forget what has happened out here.
Use that as ammo going
forward. Take a great look at that scoreboard. Realize how poorly everything went for us today. Coaching, playing, the whole deal. And never forget it, because
you're not going to want that feeling.
No, you don't want that feeling again. And who knows? You may meet up with this team again.
He was trying to find Justin Jefferson there. And that'll make it third down.
And 10 yards to go.
From the gun, here's Cousins. He's going to let it fly. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
That's our ball
again.
Too
many zeros on the stat sheet thus far. No touchdown passes, no points for his team, but he remains undaunted. Still attempting to get his team on the scoreboard, firing the ball downfield.
This is fielded at the 27. And that'll be a return of 12 following a very nice punt.
their own.
Out comes the Miami offensive unit now. They get set.
Can I get this off
the
first throw?
And a few kneel downs should just about do it. Now, defensively, they do have all 3 timeouts, but they're Devontae
Yes, sir.
Parker, 30,
Yes, sir.
The 20.
Off the field.
And he will get into
Yes,
the
sir.
end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly.
Well, there's just about a minute left in this game. They're still taking it into the end zone, and you know they could have taken a knee there, but they decided to play this one all the way out, and I think their philosophy is we're going to give you everything we've got. If we just go ahead and take a knee now, we're actually showing you disrespect that way, like taking pity on you. They're not about to do that to their opponent.
So they go with a pass there on the 2-point try and able to convert it, Charles.
And a good job by the offense figuring out their 2-point play and using it well. It's interesting how people are using the strategy nowadays, though, isn't it?
It really is, and I don't know how much that particular play factored in, but with the PAT moving back in 15-16, that kind of changed things, didn't it?
It's really a part of everyone's strategy now. When I talk with coaches and when we sit with them, they always talk about they actually have 2-point periods in practice now, something they never really did before.
I need this ball. I don't care what I have to do. I need the ball so I can get 100 points. Please.
Play action now. Cousins.
Please give me the ball.
And this will be incomplete.
Oh,
Physical play on the football there, and it's second down. Here's 2nd and 10 now from about the 32.
100 to 0 would be amazing.
Cousins to throw it. Throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete.
This has been a rough one, to put it mildly, for him. And after this one's done, you just feel like at the post-game press conference, this team's going to have a lot of questions and definitely not a lot of answers.
Play fake. Cousins. And that will be incomplete.
Yes, sir. Let's go. Come on, give it to me. Give that ball to me right now.
So many times when we talk about coverage, we're just about a defender running with a receiver, but a big part of it is understanding where the football is, finding it. In this case, when it arrived, it wasn't a surprise, and he was able to bat it away.
All right.
A great return there of 22 yards.
At their own 46-yard line.
Okay, can I actually...
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And 3 timeouts remaino remaining here defensively, but really not much reason to use them at this point, as this one is all but over.
If they use it...
No, I don't need to call timeout.
Timeouts here is strictly for show. We got a plane to catch.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10.
2nd and 10.
Tua going to throw. Looking for Parker again, and this time he's got it.
No, I need to stop the clock. I need to stop the clock.
And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40.
That's good.
Got this.
The Dolphins going to take their 2nd timeout. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. On 1st down, Tagovailoa. And over the middle, this is Parker.
Yes, sir.
Down the numbers. There he goes. And they are going to score again.
Yes.
Yet another touchdown.
Yes.
As they just add to their totals.
2 seconds left in the game.
Over, and some might see this
That's
as overkill, but remember, this is a team that puts on the hard hats, grabs the lunch pail, and tells everyone, we're going to give you a full 60 minutes. And that's exactly how they're playing this one out.
Looking to pass. Tua.
I wanted it 100 to 0. I didn't even go for that. I didn't even go for the PAT.
I know we could sit up here
100 to 0.
and dance around it a little bit.
100 to
But
0.
going for 2 in this situation, somebody doesn't like someone else. There's no doubt in my mind.
Well, what they couldn't see is you lean back in your chair and you went, yeah, that's not a good decision. They didn't get it, though.
Yeah, I don't think you can just say, well, my kicker's hurt in this one. No, okay.
Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. Here comes Johnson on the return. And they've got it up past the 35, so pretty good starting field position.
This is game, you know it. Just let it
Here are the
go.
Vikings now to start their next drive. This is just an exercise in futility. Do you even bother running a play here offensively?
Just take a knee, bro.
Because now is not going to erase what's happened during the game. So after it's over, you're going to go to the film, find out where the game was really lost, But this is not a situation now where you're going to make up for
Look at the Vikings.
We'll see what they do here. So
100-0. Can I get the F in the chat for the Vikings?
As good as it gets. They were
yeah, that's right. I probably have no
offense was in fine form. The defense threw the shutout at them. I think they worked in concert together.
Yeah.
What I like about the offense was they held the ball pretty well. Time of possession, exactly what they were looking for in this one, and that helped out their defense. Didn't have to be out there the entire time. So when you do that and you're out there fresh playing, off a little extra spring in your step, and it showed up in this one.
They had a ton of spring in their step. Impressive victory.
Let's get a few more F's from me.
F. F.
So that'll do it for us. For my partner, Charles Davis, and all the hard-working men and women on our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL right here on EA Sports. The Dolphins are winners here as we say so long.
That was
South
fun,
Florida.
bro. That was so fun. Bro, usually it only says, what did I just do? Okay. Usually it only says, it'll only say, like, 25, 50, 75, 80. And this time it says 75, 100 because I freaking took that score to the roof. Holy cow. It's crazy. Holy cow. They had no points on the board. Like, literally none. 74 yards is all they threw. Kirk Cousins kept getting tackled. He only threw like 2 or 3 throws. I'm weak. Oh my god. Okay, let's go to the fourth quarter. Let's see our good pass. I think this is the one I'm thinking of where I did this crazy cool pass. Anyways, guys, I have enjoyed making this video, talking to y'all, even though it was only in the beginning that I really got to talk to y'all. But I enjoyed making another video because I haven't done it in a while. Do a live stream, talk to some friends and family and all that good stuff. And I will probably make another video on Call of Duty or something. Maybe eventually soon. Maybe not even today. Maybe next Saturday. Anyways, guys, I will see you then. Thanks for hopping on the stream, saying hey, what's up. I appreciate it. Yeah, I'll catch you on the next video. Cool though. You did. Anyways, bye guys. Thanks for watching.